I'm gonna get tired of this setup at some point. I don't know when, but at some point I will. Something to remember, something to be mindful of is that we live in a quantum possibility matrix. That's what it is. And every second, every nanosecond, every billionth of a second, they're branching off. Timelines are peeling off like layers on an onion. They're peeling off, and you're remaining central to whichever one you're on. And the belief part of it does play in, but it's as far as how I live my life, it's not a belief thing as much as it's an energetic gravitation towards what feels the most true to me, or whatever feels just whatever it is that I'm moving towards. I know it, I feel it very directly and clearly, and I'm always moving in that. And so my reality is constantly reforming itself to that standard that I hold internally. And all the other ones, all of the other possibilities are peeling off and going off and doing their own thing. But I don't need to be concerned with all of those, because those are not present right now. There is an aspect, or a system, or call it God, whatever. There's a thing that contains all of those and remedies their interaction with each other. But that's not our responsibility. We can trust that that's being taken care of properly, because there's nothing we can do about that anyway. You can't sit there and try to manage all of the different possible realities, because there are infinite amount, and there's nothing you can do about it. They're always peeling off every second. Every time you have a choice, and you think, oh, I could wave my hand that way, or I could wave it that way, or I could do none of the above, or I could hop out of my car and dive into the ocean and go for a swim, or whatever. Every second of your life, these things are peeling off, and it's a strange thing to think about, but don't think about it too much, because it might make you feel a little weird. But that's kind of what's happening, and we, as conscious observers, we collapse the quantum 0 point into solidity. And we don't know exactly how we do it, but we do it. And it's with conscious intent that the realm sort of energetically matches itself to your internal state. And it's not just one of us doing it, it's a collective effort. And if you align yourself with these other beings in the realm with you that have the same energetic footprint or imprint or goal or whatever, you as a collective bring that one to the forefront, and the side possibilities or auroras, on her Taurus that she talks about, these ones over here on the side, these sort of peripheral timelines, those don't have enough power to manifest themselves in your central experience. Something like that. My beard is getting white or something. Am I becoming old? Maybe I'm becoming old. I don't know. Speaking of Aurora, I should have her back on. I haven't done a snail show for a while. I don't know why. I think the next one up is supposed to be Flat Earth Phil, but I don't know if his electronics have recovered themselves yet. And then Lauda is coming on soon, and also Ian Crossland. He said he was going to, but he was also in some other country. I think he's back now, or he's going to be back soon. But he hasn't gotten back to me, and I haven't reached out to him to verify that we're still doing it, so I have no idea. But I will at some point. Yeah. Anywho, quantum possibility stuff to think about. Being that it's a complicated system, and every part is moving, and it's all moving in relation to itself, I deal with it better by remaining the center of it, the still point, and it's not traumatic or painful necessarily that way. It's more painful if you're always in projection land, and you feel much more out of control in that way of positioning yourself to the world, to the realm. So I prefer not to do that, but I can only prefer not to do that because I already did it and know what it feels like. So we have to go through these dark nights, and we have to deal with this stuff and see how it's affecting us, remember how it's affecting us. The whole thing is just a complicated, crazy miracle, really. It's being alive is a miracle. If you can remember that being alive is a miracle, then you can live in gratitude, and then therefore you're attracting better things, I guess. I don't know. It's a balance. It's a balancing act. I've made a video in the past called Living on the Razor. Living on the edge of the razor blade. The razor blade is the present moment, and all of the quantum possibility matrix that kind of hovers around you like a cloud, that's the thing that you're balancing with it. Anyway, gotta go. Peace and rice. Be well, people. Bye.